The Ribblehead viaduct, with 24 spans and a height of 104 feet, was originally built by the Midland Railway and was built between 1870 and 1874, opening in 1876. Over 2,300 men were involved in the construction, and of these people, more than 100 died in the process. It is now part of the Carlisle to Settle line. During the 1980s, British Rail proposed closing the line, but after lobbying the public against closure, in 1989 it was announced that the line would be retained. Since the 80s, the viaduct has had multiple repairs and restorations, and the lines across it were being relaid as a single track. The land underneath and around the viaduct is a scheduled ancient monument because it holds the remains of the construction camps and navvy settlements called Battywife Hole, Sebastopol and Belgravia. Here comes the 1207, just leaving Ribblehead station. This train runs from Leeds all the way up to Carlisle. Services are not frequent on this line, but the timetable is available on the internet. More especially, there are trains pulled by engines such as the Flying Scotsman. Something like that, a real experience for railway enthusiasts. So this one is heading up north, and what goes up must come down, as they say. So we don't really have to wait too long before here comes the 1222. This one, of course, is coming down from the north, Carlisle, on its way back to Leeds. Time for us to start heading over the moors and up the Dent Valley towards Dent. We soon started coming across ruined buildings. This surely has to have been a house back in the day. It's got a chimney, it's got a door and at least 2 windows. But look what happens when people don't do maintenance and repairs on their homes. Things start to deteriorate a little bit. I don't know, it seems astonishing really that what must have been perfectly good dwellings have been let go like this and now lie abandoned, way beyond repair, I suppose. Interesting to see how the slates on the roof have fared, one part facing north and one part facing south. I'll leave you to decide which is which. Only a few hundred yards further on, here is another. This one, the roof tiles have probably completely been taken away, I should think. And the place just looks like a walled garden because everything's growing inside of it. The roof timbers in what must have been the older part of the building are exceptionally rough and naive looking. Anyway, that's more than enough of rack and ruin for now. We'll head on towards Dent and look what we find. Part of the same line, of course, this is Denthead Viaduct, and that was built between 1869 and 1975, again for the Midland Railway Company. This viaduct is built from massive blocks of what's called Dent marble and crosses over the quarry that was producing the marble. So we've driven round to get down to the bottom of it, at the bottom of the valley of course, where the stream runs through. Move slowly up the columns, peep over the parapet and then have another look up and down the line. Pity there's nothing coming through, but one of these days who knows. Now that is what you call a drain pipe. I think we've still got the two tracks up here, so trains could be filmed passing one another if you were really lucky. I suspect, a bit like an eclipse of the sun really, doesn't happen a lot. Back down to the bottom of the viaduct in the valley again. Really is a beautiful spot. No traffic going by, and looking through the trees you can see something very unusual. An extremely old footbridge over the stream. I'd have really liked to fly in a lot closer to this, but if you look carefully you'll see there's something moving underneath. I think it's a troll, and I didn't want any trouble. Right then, we'll finish off filming with something I wasn't really expecting to see at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a lovely July day, and that's the moon. So, with that, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, hope you've learned something, and we'll catch up with you again. Bye for now.